TRiXie in the house today. Hello. She is our Who on this fabulous March 18th at Otto's Shrunken Head version of rew-who. Yeah, we do have these mugs. If anyone wants one, you can just write to me on our Facebook page or rew-who@gmail.com and we sell you one, or go to the website.
How much are they?
They're 20.
Oh, it's beautiful.
$20 and
I need this for my cappuccino every day.
Rew. Yeah.
Good morning.
Drink me, baby.
Love
Of
you.
course. So today is National Oatmeal Cookie Day. So
Wow.
we do have oatmeal cookies for our guests when they share a skeleton from their closet. It's also National Sloppy Joe Day, but I didn't. But Sloppy Joe. Me.
Joe.
Me. Yeah, exactly. It's your day.
I had a granola bar for the first time in like 10 years. Last night in the middle of the night I woke up and I was hungry, so I had a granola. And I didn't know that today was National
Oatmeal Day.
And I was eating oats.
Look at that. And it was probably after midnight.
Yeah.
So you were eating the right food.
That's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you're so psychic. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
little.
It doesn't surprise me. All right. What other things happened on this day?
Okay.
March 18th. In the U.S., today's Mega Millions multi-state lottery drawing had two winning tickets. The $400 million jackpot was the third largest in the history
Do you play
ever.
the lottery?
I don't. That was last year on this
Why
day.
don't you play the lottery, Rue?
You know
You're
what?
are you not a gambler? You think it's like not worth it because you can't win unless
Do
you're
you
in.
play?
Absolutely.
How often?
Every chance I get.
How do you know which number? Do you let them pick the numbers?
I just let them do it.
You do?
I used to pick my own, and once I got full.
So
But
did
then
you
I
win
got lazy
anything?
standing in line. I said, "Oh, just give me."
Really? Did
But I
you-
figure when the you know.
The universe. Is...
Yeah, I think the universe has a magic, and I think if you focus on that, you know you're going to win. I think you might.
You just
I'm
might.
sure, yeah.
Yeah. The FBI reports that they have discovered who stole $580 million in masterpieces from Boston's Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in 1990, the greatest art heist in American history on this day. So, like, those two things. It's all about money today.
Yeah.
After St. Patrick's Day, the pot of gold, the day after St. Patrick's Day. Exactly. Footballer Fabrice Muamba, anybody knows who that is, was critically ill and in the London Hospital intensive care unit after undergoing cardiac arrest on live television during the 41st minute of the FA Cup quarterfinal.
Oh,
Can you imagine? I know. That happened
And
on
he died.
this day.
He died.
He
No,
did? I don't.
Well, he's critically.
I don't. But
Oh, he's probably still alive.
could you imagine that all going on? Like, that's reality television. See, if it was a really reality show, it would be fake. But this was actually
Well, you
real.
heard about the reality show where the chopper went down recently?
No.
Yeah, a bunch of athletes and stuff were doing a reality show over what? In France they were from? And the chopper went down and they're all dead.
Oh, no.
And the producer, of course, is being sued.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of sports, Michael Jordan announces on this day in history that he is ending his 17-month NBA retirement.
So what's he worth? What do you think he's worth?
Michael Jordan?
Just take a wild guess.
More than the lotto.
Yeah.
Zsa Zsa Gabor filed for bankruptcy on this day.
That's too bad. She was taken.
Yeah?
Yeah, she wasn't a very bright woman.
You mean she didn't have good management?
She didn't have good management, and she didn't choose men well. The men were the ones that really put her down and stole her money. The guys were like,
I love Zsa Zsa. I love
me
them.
too, me too.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy married Nicole Mitchell on this day. I'm sure they're not still married because that was before he had Scary Spice Baby.
Yeah, but I do love him. I think he's
He's
a
great. Eddie Murphy's
He's very funny.
great.
Yeah.
Donna Summer on this day is a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame.
And I love her.
Who doesn't love Donna Summer? Well, we love you, Donna Summer. Leona Helmsley was sentenced to 4 years for tax evasion on this day.
Good.
I don't know. Helmsley.
She got a bad rap, but I think she was kind of a horrible witch.
Yeah,
She was
supposedly.
pretty mean to help.
And her kids. I think she left all her money to her dogs.
Dog.
Yeah, exactly.
To one dog. Yeah.
One dog?
Yeah.
Oh, that dog, man. What a bitch. California Quake amusement ride opens at Universal. Can you imagine? They have balls to open up a ride called the Earthquake in California.
But I know they sell pot now that's called Agent Orange.
Oh.
It's really good from Colorado.
You tried?
They have all the they have all the different names, and they say you're gonna love this one. Agent Orange.
Does it taste like orange?
Sick, man. No.
Agent Orange.
I think they make up names, and I think it's probably from the same stuff, but they just say, "Oh yeah, purple."
Yeah.
I go, "Oh god."
Yeah. Now it's all. What is that? Like the recreational or the medical? Is it different?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Probably medical, because that's what the medical community does to us, right?
Yeah.
Here, take this, and you die.
Oh no.
Probably makes
Oh
sense. That's a
no.
good one.
Gerber survey finds that in the year 1987, on this day, the most popular names for newborns were Jessica and Matthew.
Oh, that's pretty.
I wonder what I think that now they're like Brooklyn and.
I wonder when Joan will come back around. I always met my friends get ready and go, what's your name, your little girl, Joan? Joan Mary. They look at me like, oh.
Very old-fashioned. Like.
Tiffany.
Today is the day that Ted Pendergrass severed his spinal cord in that car accident.
And he's cool.
The love I lost.
I know,
right?
he's so
I
cool.
love Teddy Pendergrass.
Me too.
Penny Lane goes to #1 on this day by the Beatles. Yeah. Scott Paper begins selling paper dresses for $1 in 1966.
I would like that.
Oh, would that?
I could wear paper dresses
Paper
the
dresses.
rest of
We
my
should bring
life.
it back, man.
Disposable
I
clothing
know. How
is the
cool
way
is
to go.
that?
Right?
I know.
Put your money in outerwear and footwear and just
Yeah,
At the end of the
rip
day,
that thing
right?
off. Exactly.
all in black or white. Simple.
The Pop and Fresh Pillsbury Doughboy was introduced on this day.
He's cute.
What would we have done without the Doughboy? I know, it should have been Pillsbury Doughboy Day, but it's Oatmeal Cookie Day. That's kind of weird.
He's a cute
The
guy.
Rolling Stones were each fined £5 each for public urination on this day. Oh, those Rolling Stones. £5 in 1965, though. That was like a lot of money. The first plastic lens for cataract patients were fitted on this day, and that's how we got contact lenses.
Cataract people?
Well, it started out as being for
I
cataracts.
didn't know that.
Yeah, and
And
so,
the eye stuff has come so far.
so far.
I mean, people now that are
Laser
they were going to
surgery.
go blind and stuff, and they go in and they go right in there with these procedures.
Yeah,
And they're
and then you can
seeing
see
20/20
again.
better than most.
Yeah, exactly.
amazing.
In the year
That's what
25. Barnum and Bailey's Greatest Show on Earth opened at Madison Square Garden on this day in 1881. Yeah,
Yep.
now they're at Barclays Center.
And now they're not using elephants.
No more elephants.
No more
They
elephants.
tried to defend themselves, but how do you see the pictures?
Oh,
and you
it's
go,
terrible.
Oh yeah.
Today,
The
believe it or
elephants
not, in 1865 was the Battle of Wilson's Raid to Selma, Alabama. The original Selma battle happened on this day. It's also the day, this is funny, the German Emperor Frederick II crowns himself king of Jerusalem on this day
Well, there's probably a bunch of them.
in 1229.
I'm going to crown myself queen then, damn it.
Yeah, but
I'm queen of Jerusalem.
yeah, isn't it funny? The German emperor was the king of Jerusalem. He crowned himself that. That's pretty wild, I thought. Birthdays on this day. 9. Like, what happened? Did they forget that the German king was the king there? Like, what happened there? You know, something just doesn't add up, you know? History. History is such a weird thing. Birthdays. Dane Cook's birthday is today. Who likes Dane Cook? He's pretty funny. He's alright. I like him. Michael Rappaport. We all know him, right? Yeah, he's funny too. He was once at a bar when I was playing, actually. He was pretty nice. Queen LaTiFaH. I love her.
The goddess.
Yeah,
the
she
hero.
is. Queen LaTiFaH. Irene Cara's birthday is today. What would we have done without Irene Cara? She's like fame, man. Vanessa Williams' birthday is today. She was the first Black Miss America, and we all know, got her crown taken away from the German Frederick II.
Oh,
because she...
Petty little thing.
Yeah, she had those naked pictures. But the funny thing is Dickie, my brother, who I say is the producer of this show from up above, his friend Connie worked for that photographer.
Ah.
So, like, when that whole thing happened, it was pretty funny because Connie worked for the photographer who
Uh-huh.
took the naked pictures.
You know she lives upstate.
She lives in Westchester because my other cousin, who when she had her baby,
Yeah.
Vanessa was having her baby in the room next door.
And you want to know, she was on that whatever My House is Haunted thing not a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really?
And they showed her present day through the house and telling her story. And the home that she lives in Westchester, and it's a mansion, gorgeous place, but it's haunted. And it really is haunted. Yeah, ships flying off the mantles. And
Good for her.
I love her.
She's really cool.
She's very pretty.
Melvin Gentry. Anyone remember him? He was the guitarist and vocalist in the band Midnight Star. He had that great song. John Hartman. Anyone? He was the drummer from the Doobie Brothers. His birthday is today. Star Danius, born in New York City. She was the ballerina in the movie The Turning Point. I loved that movie. Did you see The Turning Point with Baryshnikov?
Yeah.
She was one of the ballerinas. Kevin Dobson, anyone remember him? I loved Knots Landing, and he was on Knots Landing. That was like my favorite show, Knots Landing.
I don't remember.
Oh my God. Everyone watched
would've
Dallas.
saw him,
I
but
watched
yeah.
Knots Landing. I loved it. Wilson Pickett's birthday is today. He made a big mark in this world. Charlie Pride's birthday is today.
Well, tell me something about Will. Names.
From Alabama. One of those, like...
Great home out. Me in the band?
No, he's like a soul blues...
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
People love Wilson Pickett. I guess we are stupid.
I'm not,
you know.
yeah, I'm a little out.
George Plimpton, you know who he is? One of the Plimptons. He was a sports writer, but maybe
Martha Plimpton's dad.
It could be her dad.
She's cool.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're related.
Yeah.
John Harold Kander, the composer of Cabaret, Funny Lady, and Kramer versus Kramer. Now, talk about,
Wow.
yeah, happy birthday to him.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Yes. John Paul II, the Polish Pope. It's his birthday today. I actually was in Poland right after he was in Poland.
So he's a Pisces, huh?
And, and like the country was so beautiful.
John
And everybody
Paul's a
was
Pisces?
telling me that it never looked like that. It was just because the Pope was there that they made it's just the Pope was here, and they made the country look so good because they were going to have a lot of television.
It's interesting because people think that this is the last Pope that we have now, that there will be no more.
Really?
Yes.
He's going to end
And
popes?
and the interesting thing about John Paul is that he was, being a Pisces, you know astrology as I am, Pisces, the fish rules Christianity, and the age of Pisces was the age of religion, that we see. All the religions were established.
Oh, is that why Easter happens around now?
And now that we're going into Aquarius, or now we're in the age of Aquarius. No, we're in the age of Aquarius. So those religions, that's why no matter how they try to hold on to them, they just keep slipping away. They're dying out, and that's why we're in the new age of Aquarius.
Good to me.
Yeah.
And Smiley Burnett, who remembers Uncle Charlie on Petticoat Junction?
I love him.
Yeah, it's his birthday today. And his real name was Smiley.
Uncle Joe.
Oh, who was Charlie
Was
then?
it Uncle Joe?
Might have been. So who's Charlie?
That's Uncle Joe. He's
Yeah. So who was Charlie? Whoever it was. Oh, maybe he was the storekeeper? I don't know.
I bet, yeah.
Smiley Burnett was his real name. I don't know. And angels, people who passed away on this day. John Phillips from the Mamas and the Papas. Mwah. Rest in peace. Jack McCoy, the radio TV personality. He died on this day.
72.
James McCartney.
3 years old.
Barbara Bates from It's a Great Life.
43, she
Yeah.
died.
Jimmy Blaine, the singer of Stop the Music.
I died at 42.
Yeah.
Young.
Farouk I, the last king of Egypt.
Died at 45 years of age.
George the king of Greece, was assassinated by Shinas.
In 1861 he was born, died in 1913, and he was 67.
Yeah, Ivan IV, who was Ivan the
Terrible.
Terrible. He died on this day.
At 53.
Yeah, and this one, it just gets worse. Edward, the martyr king of Anglo-Saxons, was murdered at
age 15. Yeah, he was going to be famous. They got rid of him.
Oh my God. And the last one again, Marcus Aurelius Alexander was the Syrian emperor of Rome.
And he was murdered.
Yeah, it's like, why be a king?
Well, the thing is, when you're up there, you get whacked easily.
I guess so.
That's another reason why I'm really glad I'm not famous.
So let's all stay radar on rew-who, and you ready to meet some people?
Let's go.
All right, we'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay.
You say keeping it real, keeping it real. What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it you. What's that you say? Keeping it real.